Hola mis amigos, welcome back with the Unknown Gamers with something very different actually. We're doing a Q&A and here today with me is...
The Altered Gamer.
Yes. So we're doing a Q&A just because we reached the 200 subscriber milestone, and thanks to you guys. Of course, we're going to start off with thanking you guys because it really means a lot to us, you know. Without you guys, we would have never reached this far. We would have probably stopped if we never gone past 50 subscribers when we started up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 50, 60 subscribers when we started up again, and look at us now. We have 204.
As of right now,
we have 204 subscribers, which is pretty fucking awesome. Excuse my French. This is for you guys, the Q&A, and don't worry, we haven't forgot our 5-hour live stream. We're still gonna do that. We just have to look for the time because we don't have time.
It's all about the time right now.
Yeah, and it's probably not going to be done anytime soon because you're going off.
Yeah, I'm going off for 2 months.
Yeah, so next week?
No,
or in 2 weeks.
It's end of next month, end of May.
End of May. Okay, so we might be so we might be able to do it in May though. All right then. We're gonna start off with the first question then.
So this one was from at call_conundrums. What are the upcoming plans for the channel? It's a good question.
Do you want to answer it, or do you want to split it up and give our ideas of what we want to do? You can go first because I know you have a bunch of ideas to do for this channel.
Yeah, let's kind of split it up. Like all of the ones that I talked about.
The things that you want to plan about, that you guys want to do, that you want to do for this channel.
Personally, I mean, I'm still trying to get my hands on a gaming computer, which Kevin's been able to get his hands on one. I'm still trying to kind of save up money for it. That's kind of hard though with car insurance and all these bills right now. But I want to try to get a gaming computer so I can learn how to also do the programming and stuff like you do, editing and be able to play more with you guys with the PC. Along with, I kind of want to do maybe like a podcast and something coming up once we hit quite a few more subscribers. And what about you?
I think the first thing I want to do is, of course, upload short videos, because I know most people can't tune in for the live streams or they can't stay in for the whole time, which makes sense. I mean, you guys have a life. We have a life too, but we do this because it's fun for us and you guys enjoy it. So that's why we're doing live streams. And the other thing we always do live streams is because we didn't have a computer to edit. And now that I do, the problem is I don't have the application or the application to edit the videos because they don't work.
Or the device right now, because we need to get the
device. Well, I was thinking of recording just PC games for now, because
that'd be cool.
I bought Gmod and Unturned and I have Team Fortress 2 and stuff like that. I was thinking hey, why not? I have mine on the computer too now.
And then I've also got, if we put my Steam on there, we've got I think 2 or 3 of the Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Fuckboys. We need to play.
Five Nights at Fuckboys. That's the lost video recording that we had that was gonna go up when we started, but my computer couldn't handle the editing anymore.
Yeah. My computer that we were trying to record it on kind of took a poop on us.
It was lagging so much. One step took a minute for it to load in. So we totally. I was gonna edit. I was maybe I could speed it up or something, but it didn't work. My computer was too slow to edit, and his was too slow to record. So we're fuck it, we'll just do live streams. And I don't know whose idea that was. Was it yours or mine, or was it combined?
I think it was combined. We kind of sat down and tried to figure out what we were gonna do, and we both came up with the conclusion that doing live streams for now would at least keep the channel alive and still kicking, and it's brought us a lot of new subscribers.
Oh yeah, definitely. So that's why we like PlayStation 4. But anyways, I think that's really the only thing for me. Just make I want to upload weekly, a video every day. I mean, I can't promise you that, of course. Sometimes something might come up, I can't upload that day, or we can't record that day. And stuff like that, but that's my main goal, is to record to upload every day until I go off to college again. But yeah, I think that's the main thing for me. But for Charlie, it's blogs and podcasts, which is I like it. I like the podcast. I mean, like I told him, we would kind of already do the podcast with the live stream. It's just that we don't have what's the word I'm looking for? We don't have a topic to talk about during that time.
Yeah.
But I think we might work on the podcast sometime during this upcoming months.
I mean, if something, we could probably, what is it? Kind of like IGN with Game Scoop, how they have like a set of games or something that they want to talk about. We could try to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about games, upcoming releases for them, or anything you guys, our audience, want us to talk about. It's completely in your guys' hands too.
Yeah.
Because we want to talk about things that you guys want to hear us talk about, not something that like just us are like, well, we're just going to talk about E.T. because that game. All right, this one's at Little Red Hood 97. If you could go into the world of any game, which game would it be? And we were talking about this this morning at breakfast, trying to figure out different things, and
we actually got this question asked at least 4 months ago. Between there, it was a while ago, and I came up with the answer right away, but Charlie just couldn't think of one.
No, that was the what's our favorite video game.
Well, kind of the same thing, kind of the same concept. Because to go into a world, you must love the game. So.
Well, that's true.
So, since Charlie's still thinking, for me it would be I was thinking of Legend of Zelda, but I'm like, I don't want to go around getting raped or hit by monsters. So I was like, you know what? It'll be cool to go into Pokemon. You know, catching Pokemon and making new friends.
That'd
and
be pretty cool.
There's there is violence. There's Team Rocket, of course, but not like as in like the world right now where everything is getting bombed. Well, never mind. There's places getting bombed in Pokemon too. You know, but it'd be cool. You know, of course, like the Pokemon world, we don't have the same evil terrorists and things like that, because it'd be cool to just go in there and, you know, catch Pokemon and meet new worlds and travel and explore without getting killed or something like that. So it'd be fun.
That actually would be. That's a pretty good one. I know that when I asked my dad, he made the comment, and he didn't even like bat an eye at it. He was just like, Minecraft. I was like, geez, why? And he's like, because it's so simplistic. You can just tear things down really fast. You can rebuild things. You can make it the way that you want to make the world. And I mean, that's actually a pretty cool. That's a really good answer for that. For mine, like Kevin said, I'm still trying to figure it out because I love so many different video games. Honestly, I think Pokemon would probably be mine too, because I mean, it's got the perfect combination in between like making new friends, battling when you need to, and then it's not overly violent. So, I mean,
and once you beat someone up, you get their money, so
yeah,
you won't be poor. But yeah, I think that's Pokemon for both of us then. Next on then.
Who inspired you to do a channel?
Oh, there you go.
And we're talking more about like what YouTuber kind of sparked the interest into it. And I'm going to be completely honest. It wasn't any of like the real big names like PewDiePie. If you guys already know, I'm not a fan of PewDiePie. I don't like him. I just think he's way too cocky for YouTube, and that's just my personal opinion. But I would have to say the one that actually got me into wanting to do a YouTube channel, it was two different people, and it was Toby Games and DashEXP. Those two are the ones that actually made me want to kind of start up a channel. What about you?
For me, actually, it was two big channels, actually. But I think the main one that...
And C-Nanners. C-Nanners got me interested into it.
Yeah, I think the main one that that kind of made me inspired to join Charlie to do this had to be Markiplier. I like Markiplier. I find his videos funny, and he's so sincere with his subscribers that I kind of find them as an inspiration to do this.
He is really down to earth.
Yeah, and I think another person too that kind of inspired me was Vanos Gaming. I actually like his videos too, and I think that's about it, really. Oh, and C-Nanners, of course. Who doesn't love C-Nanners? C-Nanners, please join us.
What is the next milestone for us? It's going to be 250 subscribers. We agreed on that.
Correct.
But do we actually have an idea of what we want to do for our 250 subscribers?
What we're gonna do is simple. We go into the bathroom, take a selfie, not our head, not our faces, just of our bottom extremities.
And then you have to figure out who's who, who's hot or not.
And then I will edit our dicks helicoptering. It won't be our dicks. It'll be like carrots. Like it'll be our favorite vegetable. Like for me, it's a carrot. So I'll freaking helicopter a carrot.
I actually love carrots.
Oh well,
too.
two long ass carrots helicoptering in the middle of a river. Now, actually, what would you guys like to see? Actually, would you like to see another Q&A or something like that? It's totally up to you guys. It's
If you guys want to see us doing more of like sitting down instead of just playing video games the entire time, and actually doing more of like Q&As or something, like honestly, voice your opinion. Like, let us hear what you guys want.
we literally cannot stress this out more, guys. We really want your opinion. I mean, I know you guys say like it's up to you guys. You guys are the owners of the channel. You or do this what you make you feel happy. Like whatever makes you happy makes us happy. And if we don't find it that makes us happy, then we won't do it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rare.
Yeah, rare. That hurts my throat. Jesus.
All right. So what is your favorite video game of all time?
We'll say it on 1, 3, 2, 1. Pokemon.
Legend of Zelda.
No, mine's Pokemon.
I'm dedicated to Legend of Zelda. I've got the wallet and everything. I've
got the tattoo on my penis. Shaved my pubes in the shape of the Triforce. Do you imagine going into a parlor and you're like, hey, do you guys have a woman that could, shave my under parts down there,
Can she manscape for me
in
the form of the Triforce logo?
They're like,
she has to be a video game fan though to do it.
Yeah. But yeah, actually for me it would be either between Pokemon or Legend of Zelda. Pokemon more because I grew up with Pokemon. Like I played every Pokemon game that has ever come out except for the new Omega Sapphire or whatever it's called.
Omega Ruby and
Ultra
Alpha Sapphire.
I was gonna say Ultra, but yeah, I didn't play those just because I didn't like that. Well, I did love the generation. I just didn't find the point of buying it again if it's just like
it's just a relaunch,
a rehash. They basically added Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby together with Pokemon X and Y, and bam, you get the new thing. Which, yeah, but I'm waiting for that new Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon.
Yeah, that looks good.
Which is coming out October.
I can't wait for that.
I came 50 times, so. All right.
Firing my laser. The main reason that I said Legend of Zelda was my favorite was because that's the first franchise I actually played while growing up. It was the very first video game I played was the original Legend of Zelda for the N64. N64?
No. Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask?
No, the original, like the very first.
Oh, that came out for NES.
That's what it was. For some reason, I kept saying N64.
Yeah, N64. Yeah.
For the NES, it was the very first game I ever played, and then I grew up playing that, the original Legend of Zelda, and the original Super Mario. Those were the first two games that I ever played, and then I just fell in love with Zelda. Mario, not too much, but Zelda I always did.
Yeah, let's go on to the next question.
Alright, then I'll lead this up with something else, since I was talking about like the first video games that I played. What console did we grow up playing?
One. Three.
I grew up with 3.
1, I said, oh, okay.
I actually grew up with 3 consoles.
I actually grew up with 2, so, was it 2? Was it 2? I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, I grew up with 3.
Well, I grew up with the NES, PlayStation 1, and the original Xbox.
Oh, jeez. Let's see. I grew up with the NES, Nintendo 64, and PlayStation 1. I grew up with I never got into Xbox.
The key 3.
The major 3 that started the game industry.
What's your
question?
What is our favorite game genre?
Ooh, RPG, action RPGs.
Mine's in between action RPGs and MMORPGs. Just because RPGs are hands down one of my favorite ones, no matter what type, because of the fact that it's you choose your own destiny for it. Like, it's your life kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
mine is because of Pokemon. Mine is because of Pokemon. Simple as that.
All right, the next question.
Next question.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Same here. We're both 19.
I think you're older than... No, I'm older than you.
Yeah, you're older than me.
4 months. No, 1 month. You're...
Because I just turned... Yeah, I turned 19
Day.
on Pi Day.
Yeah, so I'm a month older than him.
What is your favorite color?
Green.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, green's my favorite color. Blue is a close second. As you can tell by the logos I always pick for the channel.
I always figured it was blue, too.
No, it's green.
God, I feel like a bad best friend.
What's yours?
In between two different colors. Black and turquoise.
Oh, nice. Did not know that. Well, I knew about the black, but I didn't know about the turquoise. Didn't see you as a turquoise guy.
Do we go to school?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
I love pizza. You can never go wrong with pizza.
You can put anything on, almost anything on pizza, and it's fucking delicious. It touches your nuts and your tongue nuts, your taste buds.
As one person that I watch on YouTube, he was doing a Q&A, and someone asked him what's his favorite food, and he's like, pizza. And he was like, if I could choose 3 things to live off of for the rest of my life, it'd be pizza, cereal, and more pizza. Like, you can't go wrong with pizza.
You can't. It's fucking amazing.
Because there's so many different types of pizza. There's so many different types of cereal. You can just... There.
And it has everything you need. It has protein. It has dairy. It has... Vegetables. It has wheat. I mean, what more do you want? It's the perfect food.
It really is. So, I'd have to say pizza also.
Yeah.
All right. What is our favorite movie?
Oh, shit. You put me in a pickle. Favorite movie? Actually, I can answer this one pretty easily. Just because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and this Spider-Man one actually made me cry. It's not the Amazing Spider-Man. It's actually the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 2.
God, that was such a good movie.
It was such a fucking good movie. I think the scene that made me cry is when he stopped the train, and like everybody helped him, and I was like, oh god, that's so emotional. Oh fuck, don't cry, Kevin. And it was too late. I don't know when it came out. I think it came out like 2005, 2006.
I think so.
I don't know.
I know we were young when it.
Yeah, I was young when I saw it, so I was like, damn, I cried. I was like, small tears came out of my little kid eyes. For you?
It's in between 2 movies. And that's because it's very hard for me to choose between these 2. And it's Kingsman: The Secret Service and Black Dynamite. Because I love Black Dynamite.
One's hilarious and one's action. Which one?
Well, they're both hilarious to me, but Black Dynamite, if you ever get the chance to see it, it's a phenomenal movie. It's hilarious. Fair warning, though, there is partial nudity. And I think they say the N-word only about, 7 times.
A lot, and actually the women that are there, they're actually porn stars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, those are our favorite movies.
Now the most controversial question that someone could have asked: DC or Marvel?
3, 2, 1, Marvel.
DC.
Yeah, that's the only part where you're gonna see a split. Marvel. I go for Marvel. Actually, if you guys could see me right now, I'm wearing a Deadpool t-shirt. I'm wearing the freaking hat thing, whatever, from Daredevil /
Punisher.
No, the other side is Daredevil.
Oh.
I got it from Loot Crate. It's like one side is Daredevil and this one is Punisher. Oh, I know, it's right here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a reverse. So,
don't get me wrong. I love Marvel. I love them too. I respect them. I just prefer DC because they got my girl Harley.
Yeah, I respect DC. I mean, sure, sometimes I might talk poop about them, but I like their superhero, except for Superman. Everybody fucking hates Superman.
I don't like Superman. Never have. I tried to watch the original Superman movies. I sat through 20 minutes of Superman 2, and I was like, you know what? I quit. I'm leaving.
I always hated him just because he's so overpowered.
That's why I can't stand him.
Yeah.
Even diehard DC fans a lot of us cannot stand Superman.
Yeah, it's just simple as that. No, if you like Superman, we're sorry, but we just think it's so OP as hell. Sneeze and destroy a whole universe.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like, if you, like, honestly, we're not trying to badmouth your guys' favorite things. It's just, it's who we are.
Yeah.
It's just.
So get used to it. No, we love you guys. Please subscribe, like, comment. We love you.
All right. We're down to the last couple ones.
All right.
How long have you been watching YouTube?
Since it started. Since back in 2008, right? 2005?
That was 2005.
2005,
because we talked about this the other day.
2005. The first video I watched on YouTube was two at the same time. I don't know how my computer can handle opening 2 tabs at the same time, but it was
back then.
Yeah, it was the Never Gonna Let You Down by Rick, whatever his last name is. Rick. No, that's not his last name. What was his name? It was that one, and then the elephant one in the zoo.
I actually have to say I've been watching YouTube since 2005. Also.
Yeah.
One of the first videos I ever actually saw was Ray William Johnson's.
Yeah, that was the first channel I saw, actually.
Yeah, that was the first channel I saw. One of the first videos I saw was actually the Never Gonna Give You Up.
It's a catchy song. I don't know why. I love it. I actually like. Yeah, I'm gonna get Rick and Roll. Please get a Rick and Roll. Then I'm like, I got a Rick and Roll.
All right. Are we going to initiate a name change, such as for the channel, instead of being Unknown Gamers, because there's so many channels out there that are named Unknown Gamers? Are we going to change the name? And Kevin and I originally agreed. I think we agreed on this, that we were going to use this as a placeholder for now for the Unknown Gamers until we came up with another name. Do you want to elaborate a little more?
Like, when we started this channel, we didn't really think we would get big. I mean, for us, this is huge. 200 subscribers. Yeah, 200 plus subscribers.
We thought we were going to get maybe 25,
20, 50, 30 most. But we got 200 plus subscribers. So thank you. But we didn't... at first, we were kind of skeptical about the name even then. We're like, oh, we're going to do this. Actually, some of the names were like, the Mystery Box and...
Yeah. Which ended up starting to turn into another channel that I was going to be part of with another friend, as just like a talk show, and then that didn't fall through.
Yeah. But I don't know really. We might eventually change it just because we need something original. We still don't know what we're gonna call it though. We might wait a bit.
Yeah.
But for now, I think we're just gonna keep Unknown Gamers, and then maybe, don't quote me on this, but maybe we might go into changing our name to something else. Maybe put both our names together and make some kind of algorithm or some shit like that.
Do you remember what I originally wanted to call us?
No.
Because when we first started the channel, there was 3 of us. Well, it was originally just Kevin and I, and then we asked one of our other friends, Christian, to come in, and that was the Cosmic Turtle. And originally, when we were talking about figuring out what a new name would be for it, instead of it just being Unknown Gamers, I was all like, how about we use all 3 together and use the Altered Ninja Turtles?
Oh, yeah.
And that got shot down real fast.
Yeah. Just because it sounded too much like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course, that's where you got the name off of. But we were like, just kind of, you kind of just changed the first thing and just put Altered. I'm like, not really. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It had your name, Christian's name, and my name. So, Altered Ninja.
Well, we can't be Mexican gamers because I'm not.
You're not Mexican, and Christian wasn't Mexican, so. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we come up with later on.
So maybe we might not. It all depends on how things go. As it looks right now, we're probably going to keep the channel going for a long time because we're having a blast with it. You guys are obviously loving since we keep growing and getting so many views.
Yeah.
So the question of the day. Drum roll, please. All right. What are you going to call the subscribers?
Your mom. Okay, next question.
All right, your mom. Have a great rest of your day and be safe.
Actually, I like that. Actually, I like that. But yeah, actually, we were talking about this, and we had something, but then we're like, and then ooh, and then So we are not going to answer this question. You are going to answer this question for us. Oops.
Apparently, we got a notification. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so
there was two that we were talking about this morning, and we were like, not really. We originally said the gentleman, just because it's just.
It would be sexist because of course, we have female viewers, so the gentlemen's would not work.
And then I was joking around, and I was like, "How about the scholars?" And that didn't really.
Yeah, because I said I'm pretty sure a lot of them didn't go to college or didn't finish high school or aren't going to college anymore or something like that. So.
And if you did, good job.
Congrats.
If you didn't, we're sorry that
didn't work out. But hey, you're still living, and that's what matters. On welfare.
A lot of people. What was it? There was one person that during our senior essays, because if you remember, we had to do the exit paper for our teacher.
Oh yeah.
One of the kids in my class actually did one that said, "College is not for everyone," and
it's not.
It really isn't. If
there are times where I want to drop out because it's so hard and difficult, and I'm like, why do I want to do this again?
High school and college are not necessarily for everyone.
Well,
sometimes high school, people drop out not just because they're tired of school, but they have to also support their family and everything. And if you have to do that because of that, I mean, all right, at least go and get your GED.
Yeah. I feel like high school should be a necessary thing. Like, if you feel like you can't do high school or you're about to drop out, don't do it. Just because high school is a mandatory thing now.
Mm-hmm. You can't even sweep the floors at McDonald's without a GED anymore. No, it's actually a requirement to have a high school diploma of some sort.
To go into McDonald's now, believe it or not, you actually need to be either in high school or have at least some kind of high school diploma of a shape and form, which is incredible, which I think it's brilliant. Sure, people are going to be without jobs, but that's going to push them to go back to school and get their GED.
Yeah. So if you are one of those people who is subscribed and does not have their GED, who is out of high school and everything, we support you to go back. We full-heartedly. Education is extremely important.
If you can sit through these boring-ass videos of us for an hour plus, then you can definitely sit through a 30-minute class about learning how to do math. So
yeah. All right. And then this leads to the very last question that we have for the Q&A.
We've been asked this question by millions, trillions, quadrupillions, if that's a number.
We have been asked this question since we have started the channel, and it gets annoying at times.
It does.
But it's, where do we live?
And to be honest, guys, we live in... Oh, well, look at the time. We actually have to get going. My computer's almost actually running out of space. So
and battery.
And battery.
Your battery's really low.
It's at half. So, oh, wait, that's not half. That's 1/4. All right, then. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I guess you'll have to wait till next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead, drop a like and subscribe while you're at it. You can also follow us on Twitter at 2unknowngamers, Facebook and Instagram at 2unknowngamers. Any last words, Charlie boy?
Nope. Unless you have a... if you guys have any ideas on actual outros for me to say, I'd be more than happy.
He needs an outro.
And an intro.
I
need to change up my intro and outro. Please help.
It's too bland.
It is. It's too basic.
All right, then. Hope you guys enjoyed then. Hasta luego, mis amigos.
Remember, when in doubt, live life.